Welcome to Hawking Galaxy. Uh, in this video, I'm going to tell you about direction of induced current through Fleming's right hand rule. Okay, first of all, you should know that that let me I'm giving you an example that to understand this in a proper way, I shall give you an example that it is a glass rod. This is a glass rod. It is moving in a magnetic field that is insulating. You all know that is glass rod is insulating. Okay, so induced current or the EMF is induced in the rod or not. So what would be your answer? Pause the video and think about it. So this answer is no. EMF would not produce because this rod is insulating. You all know that. You all know that glass rod is insulating, so that's why induced EMF will not produce. So induced EMF will produce in that type of rod, in that type of wire that are conducting. Sure. Let's move on. Now direction of induced current to Fleming's right hand rule. Okay. Let's start. Okay, let we make this arrangement. This is our wire. This is moving it with velocity v, and these cross shows the direction of magnetic field, which is downward direction. And now Fleming's right hand rule. What this Fleming's right hand rule says: thumb motion of conductor. Thumb shows the motion of conductor. This forefinger shows the magnetic field, and central finger shows the induced current. Like this, you have to put your hand both perpendicular to each other. This thumb, forefinger, central finger, these both three are perpendicular to each other. You have to place like this. You have to place like this if you want to make the right Fleming's right hand rule. If you want to find the direction of induced current in a wire, then you have to take both the fingers perpendicular to each other. If you don't take both the fingers perpendicular to each other, then you will not get the direction. Okay, now as you all know, I have told in the previous video that motional EMF. What is motional EMF? I have already told you that motional EMF about motion of a wire in a magnetic field. It has been saved to my playlist, so you can watch that. That is part 3. So in that part, I have told you about the motion of a conducting wire in a magnetic field. So at that time, I have told you about motional EMF. That is E is BVL. You remember? Okay. That is motional EMF is EBVL because this is a wire, this is a rod, this is moving conducting rod. This is moving with velocity v. So if a wire or a rod is moving with a magnetic field, then the motional EMF would be BVL. Then I is E upon R, that is BVL upon R. Okay. Now this is our current. Okay. Now I will tell you how to have a direction of induced current. Okay. Now place your hand like this. Okay. रख लिया. Now thumb shows the motion of conductor. Thumb motion of conductor. Motion conductor is motion here. Conductor's motion is here. And forefinger shows the magnetic field. This is our forefinger. This is our magnetic field. Magnetic field is in downward direction. So like this. Place it like this. Remember to hold it perpendicular to each other like this. Like this. And this is magnetic field. Forefinger downward direction. This is our thumb, which is the velocity. And this middle finger, this shows the direction of induced current like this. So induced current direction is here from this end to this end. Okay. Let the end be J and K. So the induced current, the direction of the induced current is from K to J. Okay. Now energy consideration in motional EMF, that is E is BVL, I is BVL upon R, already told you. Now magnetic force, what would be the magnetic force for finding the most energy consideration? Energy consideration means power applied. Okay, energy consideration means what is the power applied in this motional EMF. Okay, now first of all we find the magnetic F force, FM, magnetic force due to this magnetic field which is in downward direction. So F is IBL sine theta, you all know about it. And where B, L, L are perpendicular to each other, so that's why the angle would be 90 degree. So that is IBL sine theta. Same here, IBL sine 90, sine 90 is 1. So B square, L square, V upon R. This is our magnetic force. And the direction of the magnetic force would be opposite to the motion of conductor. So if the motion is here, then the direction of magnetic force would be here. This is our magnetic force. Okay, got it? इस मैग्नेटिक फोर्स की डायरेक्शन जो होती है वो वेलोसिटी के अपोजिट होती है. सो दैट इज आर वेलोसिटी डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. सो इट इज अपोजिट टू मोशन, इट इज अपोजिट टू वेलोसिटी. सो दिस इज आर FM, दैट इज मैग्नेटिक फोर्स. दैट मीन्स दिस रॉड इज एक्सपीरियंसिंग अ फोर्स टुवर्ड्स दिस डायरेक्शन, लेफ्ट साइड डायरेक्शन पे. गॉट इट? लेट्स मूव ऑन. Now power applied to push the conductor, that is F into V, force into velocity, P is equals to FV. Okay, that is V square L square upon R. That is power applied. Now if you want to know about the as the conductor is pushed, as the conductor is pushed, so what will the power dissipated? That power dissipated is I square R VI. The formula, power का formula यही होता है VI and I square R और V square upon R. So we have choose I square r because we have I, the value of I, that is b square, that is bvl upon r. So we have put bvl upon r into r, that is b square l square upon r, where b is magnetic field, l is the length of rod, and v is the velocity of the rod which is moving in the magnetic field which is downward direction, and the resistance of the rod. You know, definitely you should remember that it is a conducting rod. What is this? It's a conducting rod. If it is not a conducting rod, then the induced current will not produce and the EMF would be 0. So that's all. Or you know, I want to tell you one more thing, that this power dissipated is the same power that is required to push the conductor. Okay, as this power is mechanical energy dissipated per second. This power dissipated, we can also say it the mechanical energy dissipated per second. मैं लिख देता हूँ. This power dissipated can be written as, इसको ये भी कहते हैं mechanically dissipated per second. Mechanical energy dissipated per second. क्या है ये? Mechanical energy dissipated per second, that is b square l square upon r. Okay, that's all. Please subscribe my channel. Those who are watching, please like and share well. Thank you.